So guys, I like sharing things I learn. So everything is set up now, and I just went over all the specs and redid it for setting the blade front and back and setting the guides. So one of the things that I found as kind of a pro tip from a not pro is to know where you're tracking front and back. You can put your hand behind it and feel the back of the blade, and then kind of feel between your teeth right here. And what you want is right there in the gullet of the tooth to be the same distance as the lip that's on the back, and that's overhanging on this edge here. So what I found was an easy way to find that out. It's windy now, of course, but get some sawdust, throw it on your blade, and if you just slowly roll that, you'll be able to see how much is scraped off by the height on that, which is fine. But better than that, if you can see it, is when you roll it up the belt a little bit and then roll it back down by hand, the sawdust will stick to the belt just enough that you'll be able to get a measurement on the front side and the back side there that's more accurate than just feeling it with your finger to see how good you're really tracking. And then if you do that on that side, you do the same thing on this side. Grab some sawdust here, sprinkle it on there, and we'll spin the wheel just enough to get a print on it. And some of it stuck to it, but you can see this one is tracking a little bit more forward than the other side, ever so slightly, but they are both close enough for what I want. When my blades were popping off, they were actually popping off to the back side and getting stuck behind this pulley and stuck behind my drive pulley there, which it really can't get stuck behind it, but it did, so I don't know. But I think tracking a little bit more forwards will really help out on all of that. And you can see I got the manual out telling me which bolts do which. So this one here loosening tracks it forwards, this one loosening tracks it forwards. After you loosen one, you just tighten the other one up to get it back to spec. This one's a little bit different. This you have to hold steady, is your it's for tuning shoot, what is that? I believe that's for tuning the tension on your drive wheel, if I'm saying that right. If this is crooked, it puts tension on it so that it stays straight. I believe that's what that one does, but I didn't really read into it. The important parts here is this does not move. This one loosens to go forwards, and then this one tightens up back to spec, or loosen this one if you need the blade to track backwards. Before you do those adjustments though, make sure you loosen. Oh my gosh, can't believe I didn't. If that was still loose, then I didn't tighten that down yet. Which, not really sure why I didn't do that. So, well, before I do that, let's just finish the video. This comes off half a rotation after your nut is loose. So this will then go back half rotation tight, and then your set nut will go on. So that's tracking properly.